MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Corey Kluber is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, too, 94 to 96. And he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander shift and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. And there's one gone to begin the evening. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Here's Big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 1 for 4. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Judge is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, the one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Aaron Judge is the second out of the opening frame. And that brings up Javi Baez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. Blake Snell will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Into the box, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Yankees will be forced to deal with his speed at first base. And he is in there. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. With Merrifield next to bat as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Turner leads off second with nobody out. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Merrifield, a native of South Carolina. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
High in the air out to center field. Springer on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. Here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Fastball well outside. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Two balls and a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
All even now, 2-2. A man at third with one away. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. One out and a runner on third. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
He's set. Here it comes. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
sent on the ground out to second. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Or you get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Fouled away. Soler, the former Royal, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here's the 0-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2.
I got to tell 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Peter. Hey.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
Nope.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Ready with the 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now. Here's the 3-0. 3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk in the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Stepping into the box, Jose Abreu. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. First offering on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's the 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
Ready with the 3-0. Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Full count, 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. This is skied out toward right. Judge is on his horse, and he makes the catch as just the one run comes across in the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Jays are out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Torres, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Into right field. That's a base hit.
That is good. The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Turner stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
That is good. The third baseman, Chris Rowan.
From the stretch. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Runners on first with one down. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
2 out, nobody on. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Garver. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mitch Garver.
Now here's the pitch. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And he fouls this one off. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Here now is Trey Turner. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball in his first at bat and didn't miss it.
From the belt, the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
A 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Torres ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
With Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Ready with the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He set the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Kyle Schwarber.
First delivery to him on the way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Ball 1, well below the zone. Two balls and a strike. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. First pitch of the at-bat.
Counts 1-0. No, that's down.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 14, George.
Order now, and that brings in George Springer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Now the 1-0.
We're down 21.
Two out with the man at first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Hot shot down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Merrifield picks it up. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. In now is Anthony Rendon. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
The third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
To swing at right there, a big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 to Jorge Soler.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Here's the pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Javier Baez.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Torres. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, and they struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And that misses. 2-2. he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And it's 1-1.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Digging in, Jose Abreu. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. To second for 1. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So coming to the plate, Mitch Garver. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they're up 1-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman, Chris Ryan.
Pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now that.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch.
The count is 2-1.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting. The catcher, Roberto Perez.
Now in the box, Roberto Perez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail 1-0. Miles Michaelis, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 39, Miles Michaelis.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar. He drew a walk his first time up.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
Now here it comes.
Villar.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Michaelis is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
1-0.
One out, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Whit Merrifield. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Anthony Rendon would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. From the stretch. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the second deck and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. And right into the shift. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Another one sent foul. swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the two-run dinger. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner gloves it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
At the plate, George Springer. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. He's set and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Again, another foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In now, Javier Baez, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. From the stretch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
2-2 now to Baez. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runners are at first and second with one away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. From the belt, the pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy. No hits to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded. Still down 3-0. Now batting, Jorge Soler. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Jose Abreu. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Grounded to the right. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
This is hit pretty well out. Fielder looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. His second home run of the series, and that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in to try it again, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
1-1 to count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Too high, ball 3.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a bouncing ball for Turner. This could be a pair. Over to VR. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. His second home run of the series, and with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. David Robertson will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 31, David Robertson. The batter, the right fielder.
At the plate, Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
2 balls and a strike now. To 2-2 now. 3 runs already home here. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping up now, Javier Baez, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
VR at the bag, and that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in, Mitch Garver. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Mitch Garver.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Line drive base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So now to the plate, Jonathan VR. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. From the stretch.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Soft liner towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Now with the plate, Trey Turner is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A look, now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short, and they are wearing him out down there. 2 away now. Next to bat for Toronto, Whit Merrifield. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
The 1-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Nate Jones trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Nate Jones.
And big as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still tied 3-3. Corey Knebel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Gleyber Torres.
He's set, and the pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, you'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count. Max Muncy will be next. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Merrifield arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Muncy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Chris Bryant will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. It lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Merrifield is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. On the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. On to first, and this will remain. The inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Jones, the former Chicago White Sox, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hit sharply on the ground. Baez has it on to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. Standing in, Jorge Soler, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Springer. And they have taken the lead. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they take the lead 4-3.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
At the plate now, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. So striding in, Mitch Garver. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-0 pitch on the way.
3-0 to count.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
2 out with the man at first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 4-3 Toronto. Taylor Rogers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
55, Taylor.
Riding in, Roberto Perez. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate. Okay.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Wilson Ramos come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 45, Wilson Ronald.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in one. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And there's ball one.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Here's George Springer. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The 0-1 delivery. Hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D'Lo. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The set and the 2-0. Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3 balls, no strikes. And no doubt about this one. It's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Last chance for the Yankees. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Throw on the first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays, in a game they really needed, are able to salvage game 2 here at home as the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Toronto Blue Jays have evened up this series at one game apiece. Corey Knebel gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.